Welcome to Stay Wavy TV. Enjoy and ride the wave. Welcome to Stay Wavy TV.
Floyd Money Mayweather go broke? Because Floyd Mayweather, who's made over $1 billion in the sport of boxing, who retired at 50-0, is claiming that he was screwed out of $340 million from Showtime boxing. So let's get into it, man. Shout out to TMZ. They broke the news on this. Let's get into it. So Floyd Mayweather says he made over $1 billion in his earnings over his legendary boxing career, finishing with a record of 50-0. But he's claiming that all the money didn't get to his bank account. And now he's suing Showtime, claiming they played a big role in his ex-manager screwing him out of hundreds of millions of dollars. In the lawsuit filed by Floyd in California and obtained by TMZ Sports, Mayweather says he's gunning to recover hundreds of millions of dollars in the misappropriated funds and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud, allegedly perpetrated by his longtime advisor, Al Haymon. Wow. So Floyd Mayweather is claiming that Al Haymon pretty much played a role in Floyd getting screwed and scammed and getting millions of dollars stolen from. Now, there was a point in time where Floyd Mayweather said that the PBC is not just owned by Al Haymon, but he kind of made it seem like him and Al Haymon both own the PBC. Like, there was a point where Floyd, he couldn't say nothing bad about Al Haymon, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But for him to accuse Al Haymon of financial fraud, this is wild, man. But it's not the first time we've heard this, right? Adrian Broner also claimed that, he had money stolen from him from Al Haymon. So this isn't the first time we've heard this about Al Haymon, but it's just shocking to hear it from Floyd. And now he's claiming Haymon got substantial participation and aid from Showtime and former Showtime Sports president Steven Espinoza. Showtime and Espinoza are listed as defendants, while Haymon is not being sued. So even though he's accusing Al Haymon of playing a role in this, I guess because Floyd has so much love for Al Haymon, he's not suing Al Haymon. He's only suing Showtime and Steven Espinoza. That's interesting. So Floyd claims Haymon, with whom he worked for over a decade, misappropriated a significant portion of his career earnings to the tune of a whopping $340 million. So it's safe to say that Floyd Mayweather is not a billionaire, right? Like, I heard Floyd Mayweather, some people thought he was a billionaire. Some people thought he was right on the brink of becoming a billionaire. But if Floyd Mayweather is claiming that he's missing $340 million, he's not a billionaire, probably not even close to being a billionaire. And he says he did so with the help of Showtime and Steven Espinoza. Mayweather says the money is still missing and unaccounted for. In the suit, Mayweather references several of his biggest fights, including Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor, alleging Showtime and Espinoza effectively delivered money owed to Floyd directly into Al Haymon's hands by sending accounts essentially controlled by Haymon. Wow. Years later, after the undefeated boxer switched managers and his new team asked to see Showtime's books, which Floyd claims the network told him were lost in a flood or weren't accessible. What? So they asked to see the books and Showtime told Floyd that the books was lost in a flood and they weren't accessible? See, that makes me think that they're guilty. If that's true, then Floyd Mayweather is about to get a huge payday. So Mayweather is suing Showtime and Espinoza for aiding and abetting breach of fiduciary duty, civil conspiracy to commit fraud, conversion, and unjust enrichment. In addition to the $340 million, Mayweather is also seeking punitive damages. Reached for comment, Mayweather's attorney Bobby Samini predicted victory, saying Floyd is one of boxing's biggest pay-per-view draws. He generated hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue for Showtime. Mr. Mayweather now takes this fight to the courtroom to recover what he rightfully earned. Retiring undefeated at 50-0, Mr. Mayweather will go the distance in the courtroom, just as he has in the ring. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. let's be honest. We gotta have an honest conversation about Floyd Mayweather. Now, by no means am I saying that Floyd Mayweather is a liar. But what we do know about Floyd Mayweather is he lives a very luxurious lifestyle. Just go on Floyd Mayweather's Instagram. He's always posting money. I mean, he's always posting pictures on his private jet with $1 million cash just sitting on the table, right? He's always showing all of the cars that he owns. Floyd Mayweather spends a lot of money. And Floyd Mayweather has gone broke before, okay? There's been times where Floyd Mayweather was retired, but because he was spending so much money, he had to come back and fight again. 50 Cent, who used to be best friends with Floyd Mayweather, he exposed the fact that Floyd Mayweather is not smart with his money and is constantly going broke because he's just not financially smart. So there could be a possibility that Floyd Mayweather, due to his luxurious lifestyle, blew over $300 million. And instead of taking accountability and being smarter with what he spends his money on, he's now blaming this on Showtime and Steven Espinoza and Al Heyman. That could be a strong possibility, y'all. So you already know 50 Cent was going to talk about this situation. So let's get into what 50 Cent had to say about this. 50 Cent said, "Oh no, don't cry now, champ. They beat you out of $320 million, you dumbass. I told you let me read the contracts, now lace up. You gotta look good fighting Mike. Then maybe we can get Bud to beat your ass for some big money." So for those that don't know, Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson are fighting this year. And now I see why Floyd Mayweather is gonna fight Mike Tyson. He's trying to make this $300 million back, bro. You know, just in case he loses this lawsuit and is proven that, you know, Steven Espinoza and Showtime didn't steal anything from him. In fact, Floyd just made poor investments, just spent his money, just wasn't smart saving, and just, you know, just blew the money. And if that happens, you know, Floyd, he's going to try to make that money back by doing these exhibition fights. And listen, you know, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, they made a lot of money fighting on Netflix Live. So, you know, Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson, even though these guys are both older, even though Mike Tyson looks like he should never step in a boxing ring again, because of their names, because of Mike Tyson being, you know, arguably the most popular boxer of all time next to Muhammad Ali, and Floyd Mayweather is considered, you know, the GOAT, you know, people are going to watch this fight. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie. If Floyd and Mike Tyson fight, I'm watching it. Even though I know it's going to be an exhibition, it's not going to be a real professional fight, I would still watch it just because, you know, I would like to see two legends fight with each other. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I think Floyd just blew the money, bro. I'm going to be honest. I think Floyd just made some bad investments. I think Floyd just was, you know, just fucking off money on private jets, traveling the world, just buying a bunch of expensive jewelry. And I think one day Floyd Mayweather checked his bank account, and I guess he didn't realize how much money he was spending. And instead of just taking full accountability as a man, he's blaming it on Showtime, Al Heyman, and Steven Espinoza. But if it finds out that he really was robbed of that money, then I hope Floyd Mayweather gets that money back times 20, right? If he ends up winning this lawsuit, you know, he's probably going to get paid around anywhere from 500 to 600 million. And then Floyd should be considered a billionaire at that point. So if Floyd Mayweather, if he really was, you know, scammed out of all that money, I hope he gets justice, because Floyd Mayweather is my favorite boxer of all time. I consider him the greatest boxer of all time. But, you know, Floyd Mayweather, bro, he, like I said, he lives a very luxurious lifestyle, bro. Like, he's always flexing, always showing $1 million worth of cash. If I was to give an honest opinion, I think Floyd fucked the money off, and he's just trying to blame people for his poor money habits. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think that Floyd Mayweather is going to win this lawsuit? Let me know in the comment section. Hype the video, thumbs up the video, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. I'm out.
Welcome to Stay Wavy TV. Enjoy and ride the wave.